And welcome to Delaware Live Sports from the Dome, the Anthony N. Fusco Senior Center, Athletic Center here at Delaware Military Academy. It's the Cape Henlopen Vikings, ranked #1 in Division I, up against the #2 ranked in Division II Delaware Military Academy Seahawks. Joining me tonight is Scott Camera on the camera, Nick Halliday. Scott, good one here tonight. Two top teams in the state. Let's start with what we could see from Delaware Military. They're ranked guys. You have the 106-pounder ranked #5 in the state. The freshman Gavin Monday, Danny Williams at 132. Luke Spoor at 52, #6. Drew Simpson at 160, ranked #4, and Hayden Money at 182. And then Tyler August at 220, and Cale Deningers ranked 3. Pretty good lineup here for a Division II team with that many ranked guys in the state.
Really an excellent. Caravel #1, DMA #2, not far behind. Cape Henlopen has quite a few ranked guys themselves, Benny.
And we're going to talk about them right now.
#6, Holt Baker is a 120-pounder. Very exciting. He's breaking into the lineup at #6. We're excited to see that. Josh Alvarez, the transfer from Georgia, 126, is #4. Mikey Fredericks, your #1, 145-pounder. CJ Fritchman's your #2, 160-pounder. Carson Kammerer, your #2, 170-pounder. He's a senior. #4, Alex Taylor at 195. Dalton Heavey's your #1 wrestler at 220. And Lucas Rupert is your #1 heavyweight, the big guy.
That's right. State finalists last year, and here come the Seahawks from Delaware Military Academy. And for my first time in this building.
Great building, Benny.
Yeah,
Great building.
I guess is this Wilmington or Newport? Where are we at, Nick?
This is Wilmington.
All right, so we're in that Wilmington Newport Architect, and they finally stopped construction on 141 for the first time in 2 decades. So,
yeah, it's exciting to see a private-public partnership, and this building was donated, $12.5 million donation from Anthony Fusco, and really to see it, it's really an incredible building, and that family should be proud of their contribution to Delaware Military Academy for sure.
So here are our potential matchups for tonight. We're going to start tonight at 120 pounds. So we're going to see #6 ranked Holt Baker versus Alyssa Mahan. She's a junior. Baker, a senior. Scott, we're going to hold off on the Iannone specialty sandwich match of the night because we could see some bumps. We don't know what we're going to see yet, so we're going to kind of hold off. We're not going to announce it ahead of time. But once we see some lineup changes, which I think we're going to see tonight, we'll make that call. We will have the Surf Bagel trivia question, and it's going to be a little upstate in nature, let's say that.
Yeah, Benny, you have 14 ranked wrestlers between the two teams, so we're guaranteed to at least see a big-time matchup, whether they bump or not. And I think the Iannone match is going to be a broccoli rob no matter who's wrestling. Right. I can tell you that right now, Benny. And between that and the Surf Bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese at Surf Bagel, forget about your diet, folks. You're about to go big time on the food.
Right. That's right. So we're getting ready to have the starting lineup. So we're going to cut down our mics, and we're going to turn up the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening. Delaware Military Academy Board of Directors, Commandant and Sports Booster Organization, would like to welcome you to the beautiful Fusco Athletic Center, where good sportsmanship is the primary goal of all educational athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by coaches, officials, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. We hope you enjoy the game or the match and support all the student athletes in a positive, sport-like manner. And now the introduction of the weight classes. For this match tonight between the #1 ranked team in Division I, Cape Henlopen, versus the Delaware Military Academy Seahawks, who are currently ranked number 2 in Division 2. At 1-6, from Cape Henlopen, Jacob Goodson. At 1-6, for DMA, Gavin Monday. At 113, for Cape, Max Vedder. At 113, for DMA, Matt Avery. At 120, for Cape, Colt Baker. At 120, for DMA, Elisa Mayhem. At 126, for Cape, Josh Navarre. Josh Hart. At 126, for DMA, Eddie Orr. At 132, for Cape, Josh Tavares. At 132, for DMA, Daniel Williams. At 138, for Cape, Andrew Shane. At 138, for DMA, Nick Tucker. At 125, for Cape, Mikey Fair. At 145, for DMA, Chuck Perry. At 152, for Cape, Georgia Levine. At 152, for DMA, Luke Spore. At 160, for Cape, CJ Fridgman. At 160, for DMA, Drew Simpson. At 170, for Cape, Dawson Cameron. At 170, for DMA, Stephen Kodak. At 182, for Cape, Jake Wiggin. At 182, for DMA, Hayden Warney. At 195, for Cape, Alex Taylor. At 195, for DMA, Luca Petrovich. At 220, for Cape, Tyler Costello. At 220, for DMA, Tyler August. At 285, for Cape, Luca Rooker. At 285, for DMA, Derek Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your cap for the playing of our national anthem. you. Let's go see us.
And here we go, folks. We're going to start at 120 pounds tonight as the captains go out for the coin toss. So our first match of the night be Holt Baker and Alyssa Mahan. And Scott, Alyssa Mahan ranked nationally among females.
Yeah, Benny, we're really excited to see the growth of female wrestling in the United States and definitely in Delaware. We've had some really incredible wrestlers, Jenna Pavlik, who made the Olympic team, and you just have so many great female wrestlers throughout the country. And honestly, it really helps wrestling in the sport to have both men and women wrestling together. We really are excited to see it.
Absolutely.
So this is something that we've been looking forward to for a long time, and to have a nationally ranked girl and for her to be wrestling here is really a good thing.
Your referee for tonight's match, Jim Canty, and he'll be assisted by Clint Ferrazzo, a name that not all that long ago, I think graduated 2014 from the Caravel Academy. So here we go. First match of the night, 120 pounds, Alyssa Mahan from DMA and Holt Baker from Cape Henlopen. For those of you not familiar with the two schools, Cape will be in the yellow singlets with the light blue and navy blue trim. DMA in the navy singlets with the gold and white trim. Here we go, underway at 120 pounds.
Yeah, talking about Clint Ferrazzo, great to see some of the really good
Giving
wrestlers
back,
through
yeah.
Delaware history giving back, and he's a guy that we've seen a lot wrestle in high school and had an impressive high school career here in Delaware, so we're happy to have him contributing. Not all of us can be announcers on 302, Benny, right? There's only one of those.
Baker looking to go near side cradle, trying to lock it up on the edge, and they're going to circle out. No score. Minute 35 on the restart.
Yeah, and Holt Baker, like we said before, state qualifier as a freshman. Last year as a sophomore, sat out. And then this year broke into the 302 rankings for the first time. So he's really looking to live up to that and try and get some bonus points here.
Sweep single, Mahan able to circle away. And we're still on our feet, approaching about a minute 12 here to go in the first period. Shot by Baker on the right leg. Mahan able to boot scoot and looking to trap that leg and get the takedown. Not going to get it as Baker rolls through. Takedown for Holt Baker.
You know, Benny, one of the evolutions of wrestling is 30 years ago, you take a shot, the guy falls down.
Right.
Now, at all levels, boot scoot,
Right.
funk, jump to a funk or whatever, and you see people not giving up takedowns quite so easily. So you see scrambling be a real big part of wrestling now.
4-0 lead for Baker. 56 seconds to go here in the first period. And as you said, Cape has to be kind of looking bonus here.
Yeah, looking at the lineup, Benny, we're talking about a 7-7 split.
Right.
D1, D2 doesn't mean a whole lot.
No.
It's the kids that have to wrestle each other. And, Cape Henlopen has defending state champ Luke Bender not in the lineup. He's got a hurt elbow, out for the season. Looks like Dalton Devey didn't weigh in today, so another number one wrestler.
Right.
So DMA has an opening. I mean,
That's right.
DMA has a path to victory here with what we have going on.
Baker putting the boots in here.
Yeah, and DMA needs to – the match within the match, DMA needs to win the matches they need to win and not give up the bonus at the spots they need to give up. So not giving up bonus here will go a long way towards DMA with an upset of the number one D1 team.
Cape Henlopen head coach Chris Mattioni and DMA coached by L.A. Collier. You remember that name from the old St. Mark's days when St. Mark's was one of the powers.
Yeah, and St. Mark's, 8 guys in the finals?
8 guys win it.
Eight guys win it? Yeah, 8 guys win it. Santoro brothers,
Right.
Testa. Those are some good teams. Coached by Steve and Mark Bassinelli.
So Mahan's going to defer, and Baker will take neutral here in the second period. 4-0 is your score. Quiet in here tonight.
Actually, the acoustics are really good. They have a lot of sound dampening
They do,
panels in here.
There's also people not talking.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the mask and COVID has changed people's activity in public. I'm still the same boisterous guy from New Jersey, but not everybody is.
Right.
Yeah.
Baker double underhooks here on the edge of the mat.
Yeah, and Coach Mattioni's got to be looking for some points here. So
Yes.
at least a major. Anything beyond that would really be good for what he's looking. Because, looking down the lineup, they got some hammers. DMA has some hammers. Danny Williams, Luke Spohr, Drew Simpson, Hayden Mahoney.
Oh, dump there by Mahan, and she's going to get the takedown. Nice little fireman's to a dump. She cuts it to 4-2. This weight class headed by 3-time state champ Gabe Giampetro from Smyrna, and followed by Trevor Copes out of Milford. I believe Cordry out of Sussex Central, and Pete from Laurel. Baker front head position, looks to get to the ankle. 50 seconds to go here in the second period. And he goes behind and gets the 2, makes it a 7-2 match.
Yeah, and Benny, Honecker from Sally's rounds out the top 6. Colin Honecker from Sally's, a senior.
He's going to be, we've had him a couple times. We've been referring to him as our throwback guy. He's got the guillotine going. He's got a lot of good stuff out there. He's tall and lanky. He did take a loss. He got dropped because he took a loss to a 13-pounder. So,
yeah, looking at the landscape in the D1, Sally's tough team, but they've just been crushed by injuries and COVID.
We haven't seen their team yet.
We haven't seen their lineup. Right now, they're ranked 5th in D1. You got Cape Henlopen 1 at 4-1. You got Smyrna, Cesar Rodney, Milford, and Salesianum is number 5. But who knows what kind of lineup they have? No one knows. I mean, it's still up in the air. It's still a mystery. I mean, they got injuries and COVID and this and that.
I believe they wrestled DMA at a dual tournament. I think they forfeited like 3 weight classes at that.
DMA beat them by 25 or 30 points.
And they give up 18 and forfeits. And
yeah, you got to wonder what's going on.
What's going on inside? So in the second period, Baker has a 7-2 lead, and it'll be Mahan's choice here.
And talking to Benny about the D2 landscape, so Caravel Academy 3-0, they're number 1. DMA, the team we're seeing here tonight, they're 7-2. How they got 9 matches so far in this day and age? Dual meet, is the way to go. Laurel's 2-1, they're 3rd. Lake Forest is 2-2. They got beat 79-0 by Cape, and then Indian River is 5th at 5-0. So that a lot of your traditional.
Scott, I just checked the schedule. Tomorrow's match with Salesianum and Smyrna has been postponed.
Yeah, so I think, look, let's face it, managing injuries and managing COVID protocol is a big part. Last year it was a little more contained, I think, in terms of, they had less matches, and now everything is wide open and rolling. So keeping your kids healthy and keeping them on the mat's a big part of winning a dual meets championship. We come in February, we're going to be really interested to see
who puts out the best lineup on that Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and we were talking, Cesar Rodney's putting it together at the right time.
Right.
Cesar Rodney's starting to put together a
big win over Milford Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're looking forward to the Smyrna CR match.
Wednesday night?
Yeah, two perennial powers.
Well, that's just, I call it the rivalry. Simple as that. It's the rivalry. It's been going on since the 60s.
And CR has some pretty good assistant coaches, so hopefully they can get it together over there.
All alumni, by the way.
All alumni, including Benny's son, Trey.
Right.
So,
Stall call on top here with 57 seconds to go. Baker's going to need a turn here. He's going to need a point from somewhere.
Yeah, and to me, the match within the match, I think Alyssa Mahan holding this to a regular decision is a big deal. I mean, you're talking about a highly ranked 120-pounder that, she's a nationally ranked wrestler herself. So
I think he's got some big matches coming. I think he's got, Laurel and Sussex Central coming up in the next week or so, where he'll see 2 guys ranked above him. 24 seconds to go here. And Baker's going to look to go out with a cement mixer, but he's going to have to get that out from under the elbow. That's just not going to work.
Her shoulders are flexible.
Right.
Yeah, good showing.
10 seconds to go, and we're going to get a potentially dangerous with 8.7 on the clock. So 8 seconds, he just needs to get a quick turn here and get the major decision. Baker with Mahan with a switch. And she's able to get an escape. Looking for another dump here.
That dump was nice.
So 7-3 decision for Holt Baker.
Yeah, great match for Alyssa. I mean, really great match.
And Cape Henlopen will go up 3-0 in the team score.
Yeah, Holt with the victory for the team puts Cape ahead 3-0. So we're going to move on to 126. We got Josh Wright, a junior from Cape Henlopen at 126. And Edward Orth, a 10th grader from DMA, is a 126-pounder.
So we're going to see a good match at 32 then.
Yeah, we're going to see number 3 ranked Danny Williams at 132 against number 4 ranked Josh Alvarez at 126. He's going to bump up. Wright and Alvarez have been switching back and forth, 26 and 32 pretty much the whole season. I'm pretty sure Alvarez is going to be 26 for states, and Wright's going to go 32 for the big tournaments, Southern Slam Beast and stuff. They did that. So
26. Luke Poor is the top wrestler at 126 pounds. Sophomore national champion.
He won Escape the Rock too.
Right.
That's a legitimate
winner gets
tournament.
second. I know he's in the finals.
Well, I'm currently banned from Facebook, so I'm not really sure. So I'm getting most of my news now from Track Wrestling, so I'm gonna have to look that up. If any of our listeners know, but Escape the Rock's a legit tournament. Number 2 is Brandon Carr from Archmere, a 9th grader, which we're looking forward to seeing. Quantez Watkins from Smyrna, who we had in the duel last week, tough kid, 11th grader. He's ranked 3rd in the state. Josh Alvarez, who we'll see next, is 4th at 126. He's bumping up for this match, and Josh Wright is wrestling there. And then you got Avery from Polytech, who we saw 2 nights ago wrestle against Cape. He's an 11th grader. And then Drew Pratt from Tower Hill. They got a couple guys in the rankings this year, Benny. He's an 11th grader. He's number 6 at 126.
No score here with 38 seconds to go with Wright and Orth.
And I will say this about Wright. He's a pinner, man.
Yeah. He reminds me a lot of my son. It's do or die.
Yeah, he's do or die.
You'll get pins, but you'll give up pins. But
yeah, no risk it, no biscuit.
That's right.
Go big or go home, buddy.
And we're going to go out of bounds. 19 seconds left. No score here at 126. Folks watching at home, your match score between the two opponents will be on the far right. Team score will be to the left of the team logos.
Yeah, and Josh has been a 3-year starter, and I think there's some crazy stat, like in dual meets, he's only had a handful of matches not be decided by pin. But I would say Cape's probably favored a little bit here in this match, so they're trying to look up. They're trying to look for a win here. Really, those unfamiliar with wrestling, you're looking for 7 or 8 wins. You're looking for 7 wins with bonus, or you're looking to try and get 8. 9, once you get to 9 or 10, it gets a little difficult to lose. So you want to at least get 7 wins, possibly 8. So we were looking before, and we think this is going to be a 7-7 split.
Right,
Benny.
could be, yeah.
So, I mean, we're looking at a close match here, which is the number 1 team in the state, D1 versus number 2 team, D2. So
Wright defers, and Worth will take bottom. 2-0 lead for Josh Wright from Cape Henlopen here. Start of the second period.
Josh Wright, an excellent skimboarder, Benny.
That's what I hear.
Did you do a lot of skimboarding?
I don't think they had skimboards then in my day.
They invented it after I was of the age.
Only able to get 1 count there on that stag. Minute 30 to go. Yeah, I think not getting the bonus at 120, Scott. I would think they would want it here now.
I think they picked up a point there. I think the match within the match, that's everybody, even though it's an individual sport, it's a team sport, because what you do, those points add up. And what the coach is expecting and what the coach thinks is going to happen.
Escape for Orth. And they go out of bounds, 2-1.
I will say, I'm also a little impressed by the number of assistant coaches DMA.
I
think they're in the running with Sussex Central.
Shot by Orth. And on the low leg, rolled through by Wright.
And this is where Wright's tough. He's tough in the scramble. He's tough in the crotch lock. And he likes to pin from scrambles because his hips are so good. He keeps them high. keeps his head high. And
a lot like Toady, pins a lot more from his feet than he does
yeah,
from top.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have a stalemate. 2-1 lead for Josh Wright and the Cape Henlopen Vikings, 126 pounds, with 43 seconds to go here in the second period.
And that's one of the things about the evolution of the sport. Like that scramble there, you wouldn't have seen in the 80s.
Right.
The guy would have fell on his hip, and that would have been a takedown. Yeah.
And then going straight to his belly so he didn't get turned.
Yeah, yeah. Belly out, belly out.
Right.
You never hear him yell belly out anymore.
No. Only in the upper weights.
Yeah.
I see a heavyweight funk. I'm gonna cherish that video forever.
Well, if you like me, I could funk right now.
Right.
This is where Wright's tough.
Right. Looking to go double under,
yeah. He's going double under from any position, really.
Right now he's in a little thigh pry here. 10 seconds to go, second period. And I think he's just trying to save. Tries to throw. And he does get it. And a pair of backs. Time's run out, though.
His hips are just good for that, man. He is not afraid to do it in any position or score. He really doesn't care what the score is.
The one team you got to be careful is locking up over-unders with is Milford. They seem to be able to throw them, and they seem to be able to defend them.
Yeah, it's when I remember Smyrna for a long time was good at that because Coach Howe was a Greco guy, and he taught them all that. They love to throw. But definitely Milford. You know, Coach Parsley, a Lock Haven guy, which, you know, they're pretty much good at everything, Lock Haven guys.
Right, I hear you.
Oh, caution. So it's caution. You get two
of them.
cautions. Yep, 2 free.
2 freebies, yeah.
After that, they start charging you. 1 point per.
Third point underway. Wright starts from the bottom position. He leads 7-1.
Yeah, so Coach Mattioli's got to be thinking that, Benny. Like,
Well,
pick up something here.
Well,
pick
exactly.
up a bonus.
If you didn't at least get the major in the first one, you maybe want tech or pin here. Because we said we're looking at, and we don't know what bump we're going to see yet.
Yeah, we don't know what bump. Are we allowed to give a hammer of the match to someone that loses but doesn't give a bonus? Or is that unprecedented?
No, we could.
Is there a rule? Is there a 302 rule book for the
no,
hammer?
no, there's not. I mean, minute 24 to go. But we got a lot of matches to go before we get to that point.
We got a lot of matches. You folks are getting your money's worth tonight out of these matches. They charged me $5 to get in, by the way.
Oh, we got to get you some press credentials.
That's all right. I was at Dover one time, and I showed my 302 press credentials. They said it was a fake.
Yeah, that's right. State
here
tournament.
we go. Chin whip, baby. Right with the chin whip.
Looking for the fall, and they get it. So the Vikings go up 9-0.
This kid is dangerous. He is dangerous and can pin from any position.
That's going to move us to 132. This is going to be a barn burner here, Scott.
Is this the Iannone match of the?
I was kind of holding off. I think we might get one better.
All right. So here we are. Danny Williams, the third ranked 132 pounder in the state of Delaware. He's going to wrestle Josh Alvarez. He's the number 4 ranked 126 pounder. He's moving up. So this is a match we're looking forward to. So just to round out the rankings, Jack Toady from Milford, defending state champ. He's a 12th grader. Dylan Knight, 2-time finalist or 1-time? He's definitely a 2-time finalist. Dylan Knight from Caravel. Danny Williams in on the shot.
Williams in on the shot right away.
Majah Smith is 4th from Cesar Rodney. Evan Broomall from Sussex Central is a senior. He's 5th. And Kyle Weaver from Laurel is a senior who's, I feel like, been wrestling in the kid states forever. I mean, I say that every time about him, but, you know, he's a kid who we're real proud of.
Alvarez got to be careful here. He's putting himself in danger.
Yeah. I mean, this. Williams has his
needs
head
to break
high.
that lock.
Yeah.
And there he gets the takedown.
He got one swipe. No backs.
And he's got the legs split. Now he's got the low leg cradle.
Wow.
Danny Williams could be a tough out at 132 this year.
Let me tell you, I've been saying that. This kid is tough. People are going to have to watch out for him. He could get hot at the right time.
And he lost to Knight at the Del Castle in the finals in 4 overtimes on the ultimate rideout. And Scott, I was not expecting 6 here. And he gets it. Pin for Williams.
That's a huge match.
Yes, it is.
That's a huge match. You know, Danny Williams, 11th grader for DMA, coming up big. So that'll take us to 138 pounds, Benny. Or Dylan Del Cola, a 10th grader, is going to wrestle Andrew Sheehan from Cape
No, he's
Henlopen.
not. It's somebody else coming out.
This is Brady Cole. Del Cola. Yeah, so it's Del Cola from DMA, who's the starter, and it looks like they're going to bump up Andrew Shane and probably Mikey Frederick. So in wrestling, coaches are always looking for that little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, where you can harness your most points.
Yeah, where you can harness your most points. So I think what they're thinking here is try and avoid the pin.
Or trade a pin for 2 pins.
Trade a pin for 2 pins.
Takedown for Del Colo. He leads 2-0 here. The Vikings lead the dual meet 9-6.
I mean, this could shape up to be a big match between at 152 between Mikey Frederick and Luke Spore.
Right. And escape and takedown. Or not. Is he going to give 2-1 here or no? Nope, he's going to say no. No escape. I think if you're Cape, are you willing to give up the pin and then gain momentum going into these next upperweight matches?
I don't know, man. This kind of surprised me, to be honest, because if you're looking for 7 or 8 wins, does this help you get there?
Right.
Maybe it does. Coach Mattioni's been at it for a long time and has won a lot of matches. It's been he won, I think, at his 200th win. He's had a bunch of wins.
Yeah, 200 would be high for 20 years. That'd be 10 wins a year.
No, he's 25 years.
Oh, he's been 25? Okay.
Yeah. We're old, man. We've been at this a long time.
Takedown to Colo. He gives up 4-1. I mean, it took Schultai forever to get 400.
I don't know how Schultai did it for that long. And he related to the kids, you know what I mean? He was a relevant coach that could relate to the kids for 4 years, which is amazing.
I was there on his, his second team, his second year, first year that he had a winning season. And he came in 76, 77. Takedown for Del Colo. He goes up 6-2.
I gotta say, Del Colo came to wrestle.
Yes, he did.
He came to wrestle. And Cape Henlopen, Brady Cole's looking not to give up bonus points, but Del Colo is thinking he's going to get them. Man. He's not shying away from the moment.
No. I think he was 100. Unless there's 2 Del Colos. There's a Del Colo at 113 last year.
And the fans have come alive. Forget about the noise deafening system here.
That's right.
I mean, these fans have come alive at the Fusco building.
The Dome.
The Dome. Coach Mattioni's telling them, son, you better get out there.
That's right.
I will say, for all you ex-wrestlers out there, you can't hear anything. Like to the fans that are yelling at Coach.
I always found there
you can't hear anything.
There were certain voices you can hear. Mom. You always hear your mother.
It sounds like you're underwater and people are mumbling to you, man. You got to have rabbit ears to be able to hear anything with that headgear. People screaming, the referee whistling.
Well, I grew up able to hear my mother on the other side of a department store. So.
Yeah, there you go.
And takedown for Cole. So he comes alive here in the second period.
Yeah, Cole's definitely come alive. Now you're talking about a 6-4 match in the second period. But I got a feeling, Benny, that's not going to be the last point we're going to see here
I think
tonight.
we're going to see probably double this before it's over with.
I love to see kids when they get their opportunity to shine and not shy away.
Right.
I hate it when they get their chance and then stall. We're not seeing that here.
No.
They're throwing it all out there on the line.
Minute 20 to go, and escape by Del Colo. He goes up 7-4, in right away on a double leg.
Wow, what a great
and
shot.
And a takedown.
Great shot. Oh, might be one, loss of control.
And there's the escape. 9-5. Minute 7 to go here in the second period. Del Colo in on a shot again.
He ain't stopping shooting doubles,
no,
I can
not.
tell you that. He's got a whole bag full of them he's throwing out there.
Switches his double off to a single, brings the ankle to a table, pulls him back in, front trip, takedown, no!
Wow, a lot of action here on the edge of the mat. Fans, coaches are really into this match.
Shot by Cole, good head hands defense by Del Colo there, looking to go behind. "25 seconds. Del Colo looks like he has slowed down a little bit here.
You gotta think at some point they're gonna slow down. I mean, they've been going at it.
Out of bounds, 16 seconds left on the restart.
It's like a heavyweight boxing match. They're going at it hard. They're young, they're in shape.
Man, he's gonna get a caution on the quick start.
Sometimes you take a caution to slow it down.
Right.
Sometimes you take a caution to catch your breath. Think the mass offense affect the conditioning?
I think it does. Cole looking to go behind. High crotch, and time's going to run out. And we're going to go to the third period with Del Colo with a 9-5 lead.
I think they're picking up the pace.
They took a little breather and went right back at it.
I think they're going. I think they're picking it up more, not going the other way. All right, Benny, let's peruse the 138 rankings. Daniel Sinclair from William Penn, Jamar Wells from Smyrna, Keegan Barnes from Redlines third, Michael Kling from Caravel, who's tough, is fourth.
Yes, he is.
Aaron Briscoe, who's a scrapper, fifth from Milford, and Cal Moyer from Lake is sixth.
Underway here at 138 pounds. Third period, Del Colo with the 9-5 lead. He is in the top position and looking to go bar. Cole's going to have to keep that head up, avoid both getting turned and a stall call. And he cuts and scores, makes it a 9-6 match. And Cole went on a shot on the edge, out of bounds. Minute 36 on the restart.
This might be coming down to the wire.
Right.
9-6, so you need 2 takedowns and an escape? Or a turn?
For a turn, yeah. Shot by Cole. Del Colo able to get the head down and then reshot in on the right leg.
Oh!
This time he's going to get the takedown. Makes it 11-6.
He just keeps moving forward.
Right.
There we go.
Escape 11-7.
And he's not cutting them. I mean, he's standing up and escaping. You know, sometimes you see like highly ranked guys and they're just so cautious and they're not taking chances. These two kids are throwing it out there, man.
Del Colo gets the stall warning as he backs out of bounds. Shot by Del Colo.
My favorite's when they call it stalling when you're shooting a double.
Right.
Because you know what I mean, you take a step back and then you shoot it. It looks like that, but it's really...
It looks like I've noticed he's developed a habit of reaching with both hands, which is opening that double leg up.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, if the guy's reaching with both hands, you probably should take a step and then pop it, you know? Take the stall.
And it looks like they want to go cut release. 39 seconds to go here in the match. And another takedown by Del Colo. And cuts him right away. He's got 27 seconds to get this major decision. In on a double. Nice defense there by Cole. 20 seconds on the clock. And he's been beating this little ankle wizard. Let's see if he can get in here with 12 seconds.
He's got to grab the other foot to get that too. Well, that'll make it 15, right? That's not enough for a major. 7-point differential. Oh.
I think it's already 15. Unless I add a takedown. But it's going to be a decision for...
That's a regular decision. And those are the toughest matches to ref when points are coming hot and heavy and people are all over the place. That was a good match.
So decision by Del Colo, and it's all knotted up as we move to 145 pounds.
At 145, we have Charles Chuck Perrin, a 9th grader from DMA, and Andrew Schoen, an 11th grader from Cape Henlopen. He's a regular 138. He moved up. So that means we'll see number 1 ranked Mikey Frederick at 145 pounds. We'll see him probably at 152. He's going to be bumping up Benny. So Mikey Frederick's 1 at this weight. Carson Kiss from Salesianum is 2. He won the Del Castle. He looked good.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he looked good. Abdul Ahmad Stats is 3 from Lake Forest. Trent Kemp from Delmar is 4th. Jordan Miller from Caravel. He's had some really good matches. He actually wrestled Mikey Frederick decently tough, which
shot by Shane in on a double.
And number 6 is Xavier Limehouse. So this is a must-win for Cape, I gotta say.
I agree.
I'd say this is a must-win. They gotta win this match.
And it'll be interesting to see how DMA responds. Do they? I mean, with Spore, pick your poison between Frederick and CJ Frederick or CJ Fritchman.
Yeah, so you gotta think maybe they're gonna bump. Nah, I think they're gonna probably keep Poor at 52 against Frederick. Simpson, Novak. I bet I thought they
bump
were
at
going
70, maybe 60.
I thought they would bump 82 is what I thought.
If they bump 82 up, that will be our Iron Earnings match of the night between 2 top wrestlers in the upper weights.
That'll be a veal parmesan
Yeah, it might be.
type of match? Chicken parm?
Or the grilled Marcello.
Oh, that was
Is
good.
that like an NIL? He has his own sandwich.
I don't know, man. That thing was good, man. Oh, yeah, like Marcello.
Yeah. His name and likeness. Bless you, Scott.
Thank you. Yeah, so Andrew's up 2-0. He's a transfer from Lake. He gets 1 swipe. The assistant referee telling him, short time.
Right. 2-0 lead for Shane. Yeah, and Cape's got to, this is the meat of their order. This is where they got to get their work done, because when it swings back around to those 2 lower weights, that's 2 tough lower weights there for DMA. So bonus could be huge, Scott, the rest of the way. We've only seen 2 pins so far tonight.
Yeah, and with Cape missing the number 152 and the
Right.
number 1 220.
Right.
I mean, you're going to find out how deep Cape is
Right.
and who can step up and help them out. I mean, listen, wrestling's all about perseverance and surviving difficult situations.
Mat returned by Parents. Shane looks to switch off it. Gets back to his feet.
Shane's a grinder. I mean, he's an Iowa-type grinder.
And looking for a near side cradle.
Has he got that locked up? No, not yet.
It hasn't awarded a reversal. There's your reversal. So 4-0 lead for Shane. $4-0 lead for Shane here at 145 pounds.
I mean, are you thinking bonus now? I don't know. I mean, you got to build it, but
They're going to have to start getting it somewhere.
I mean, they got to get a bonus somewhere.
And there's a
be
release.
able to-
4-1 lead.
I mean, you're talking about some hammers coming up for DMA. Luke Spoor, Drew Simpson, Stephen Novak, and Hayden Honey. Plus, they got the number 2 ranked 220 in Tyler August and the number 3 ranked heavyweight in Kyle Negris.
Scott, I was coming up here. I had already picked 220 as my Ioannoni's match of the night, and I've come to find out that Davey didn't weigh in.
Yeah, that's wrestling for you in
Right.
2022. You know, sometimes the matches that we're expecting. But we've seen some dandies already. We've
Well,
seen
we
some
saw
good matches.
Wednesday night, big Henlopen conference match between Cesar Odney and Milford, where 5 starters weren't in the lineup between the 2 teams.
Yeah.
So, and then get some guys that just step up and fill a hole and get the job done.
I will say, Dylan Del Cola, he put it all out there.
He absolutely did.
I mean, he absolutely let it all roll there, and I thought that was a great match.
Folks, your Surf Bagel trivia question will come up after this match.
The most important thing is that we give away a Surf Bagel gift certificate.
Yes, we
guys.
will.
That's the most important thing. It's grilled cheese month at Sodal Concept.
Oh, cement mixer by Shane.
Wow. Shane looking to come up big
Has
for
the
the team.
takedown.
He was the hammer of the match against
Good bit, yeah.
Smyrna.
Against Smyrna.
He had the big major. They bumped him up and he majored. Hey, maybe he's a 45-pounder.
Right.
What's he got to do here?
There's his.
Settle?
Well, he's got to take his time, get chest to chest, use his chest to pin.
Not much time.
A lot of young wrestlers, they don't learn that early. That you pin with your chest. You don't pin with the squeeze, as you hear from the seats.
No way, man. Yell squeeze.
Yeah. It.
So, that's one of the dangers of wrestling with the mask. You know what I mean? The mask in his face, kid's going to shoot, Have we said we don't like the mask?
A lot.
Have I mentioned that? Have I been
Yeah.
Have I mentioned the masks are terrible?
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. Yeah, trust me, no one's listening to me.
Keep doing it.
So here we go. Third period about to get underway.
So
Shane takes the bottom position, leads 8-2.
So it's a 6-point differential.
Right now, yeah.
So he needs to win the third period, Cape does, and Charles Perrin needs to.
And there's the escape by Shane. He
Keep it
goes
from
up
happening.
9-2. So now we're venturing into that major decision area.
So a takedown and a ride out would do it, or I don't know though. Shane's looking to do another cement mixer here, huh?
Shot.
And a trip.
Perrin able to show some decent balance there and get back to his feet before the takedown. But Shane digs in and gets the takedown.
Excellent call. 2 on the edge of the mat, feet in. 2. So the rule is 3 points or 2 points of contact. Coach Collier.
Still 2.
It's 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In college, it's 1. In college, you just need a toe in bounds.
Pinky.
A pinky, yeah. So it's 11-3.
Double underhook here by Shane off the shot, and then he switches off to a sweep single. Minute 10 to go in the match, trying to pull him back inside.
I feel like Shane's getting stronger as the match goes on. I mean, he's still wrestling hard. There's another 2. He's got that ankle.
Takedown for Shane.
Yeah.
And he's got a 13-2 lead as we go out of bounds. 59 seconds left in the match.
That's when you know a kid's in good shape. His conditioning doesn't allow his intensity to drop off throughout the match.
.55 and counting here. 13-4 lead by Shane.
This is the first match I've seen Andrew wrestle where his nose hasn't started to bleed.
Okay.
He's got a nasty cut at the top, and it hasn't slowed him down.
Shot or half a shot by Perrin, able to snap him down is Shane.
That's how you know wrestling's tougher than basketball. Blood time.
Yeah, blood time. And the sport has it, right?
If you got blood time.
25 seconds to go here at
Really, a
45.
takedown by Perrin would mess
take away
up the
the
whole.
yeah. But that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Shane gets the double.
Oh.
Gets one swipe.
Listen, there's a match within a match because a pin there would have been disastrous for DMA. So
I think DMA walks out of here happy with a
100%
with a major.
Absolutely.
And that's it, major decision for Andrew Shane.
And Andrew Shane did his job. He got a major. And to be honest, I really think Charles Perrin did his job. He didn't give up a pin.
So we're going to move to 152. Yeah, looks like Spore is going to come out.
Yeah, so here we go, the 152 pounds. This is number 1 at 145, Mikey Frederick. And he's going to be wrestling freshman. I almost said Stan Spore.
The son of Stan Spore.
Yeah.
State
Luke
champ
Spore.
out of
St. Mark's.
St. Mark's.
Yeah. In the era when St. Mark's absolutely dominated, won Virginia duels, nationally ranked. Coach of the year, Jason Bassinelli, national. And Luke Spore is a 9th grader. He's ranked 6th at 152.
A little bit of St. Mark's flavor here at DMA with L.A. Collier.
They give me that vibe here. So here we go. Number 1 at this weight is Avery Copes from Milford. Number 2 is John Antonio from Caravel. He's a senior. Caden Cope from Sussex Central. He's number 3.
And looks like Mikey Frederick might got his bell rung there as they went head-to-head.
Number 4, Ahmad Stotts from Lake
Forest.
Forest.
So he's
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I was more worried about a head injury, but no, I think it's the nose. So it will be blood time. There you go, Scott. You caught it. You put us in the blood time.
I willed it into existence.
That's right.
I better be careful. I was just going to talk about me winning the lottery. Look at that. I should have brought that up. Anyway, 5th, Connor Sullivan from Slasianum. He's a junior. And then Luke Poor, he's ranked 6th from DMA. He's a 9th grader and son of state champion Stansport. So Mikey Frederick's up 2-0.
No, it should be 2-1 because I thought they
I think he cut him.
escape.
Spoor looks like a wrestler.
He does.
He does see it. It's funny because you see people out in the real world, and you can tell if they're wrestlers or not.
I watched them coming up through the youth ranks.
Yeah, so that's going to make it 2-1, Benny, with the
2-1.
escape. And Mikey has a plethora of offensive shots, high crotch, low single. He's got heavy hands. He likes to do that hook to a high single. He's tough on bottom. Top's probably position that he's actually improved a lot on. He's been pinning guys.
It's hard as a freshman to come in at the middle weights, but this kid's going to be a problem down the road, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you start to see somebody that breaks into the rankings as a freshman in the upper weights.
Right. He's going to be a problem for people.
You know, I think back to, like, all the young upper weights we've seen. Damian Creighton's probably the best guy we've seen in Delaware. Won states as a freshman at 170.
End up having a career at Drexel. Out of bounds, 2-1, 58 seconds left.
And
he's one of our he's probably watching right now.
Yeah, he's also been known to do some 302 announcing.
Yes, he has. Sometimes he gets kind of like roped into it, like my color guy gets ejected and I have to go get him out of the bleachers and stuff like that.
That was more of a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
I was leaving anyway.
Absolutely.
I was leaving anyway. Yes, I'm one of the few color commentators that ever be ejected from a match. The worst part is I don't think that's the last time it's going to happen.
Right. Well, your son will be done after this year. You'll have less emotion.
Yeah, statistically less odds of it happening.
And nice job by Frederick to whizzer and get out of that go behind by Spoor, but Spoor's staying right on it.
That whizzer's tight. Whizzer, not wizard.
Right. Oh, don't step over a whizzer.
Over that. Spoor's wrestling good match.
Yes, he's doing a good job of controlling the ties, getting to his hook, and he's kind of taking Mikey out of his game right
I will say this about Mikey though, he won't slow down.
He's an explosive type wrestler.
Yeah, he's an explosive wrestler, and he'll continue to attack.
Spoor started the season at 160. They've a little lineup change here. Now Simpson goes from 70 to 60, and Novak comes from 52 all the way up to 70.
Yeah, you wonder what motivates that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like, did the one kid not be able to hold weight,
right.
or the other kid is
Want
to
to wrestle off,
and wants to go? Yeah, so that's one of the things about the strategy of wrestling. You just never know kind of what's going on. And maybe coach thought, hey, this is my best lineup I can have. We're trying to beat Carabel.
Right. Second period underway. Frederick on top with a 2-1 lead. And Spoor gets the wrist back on the cross wrist. Got to watch the bar here. He's going to go bar half. Looking to go big cookie.
Oh.
And gets a 1 count off it.
What do you think of that?
It's a high half, yeah.
Yeah, that was tight.
Minute 30 to go.
Yeah, safety first. When it comes to that kind of stuff. And
2-1 lead and again, I think this is where you want your number 1 ranked wrestler to get you some bonus.
I think bonus will be a tall tail, but tall tail, is that right? A big task.
Tall task.
A tall task.
Well,
but you can dream.
You got to ask your hammers to hammer.
That's right, absolutely.
2-2.
So coming up, we're going to have C.J. Fritchman against Drew Simpson. C.J. Fritchman second ranked and Drew Simpson 4. Unless you think they bump.
I think there's going to be a bump somewhere.
Novak also weighed in. You could put him on
right.
C.J. too.
Takedown for Frederick. and he has a 4-2 lead.
I think they're going to bump Hayden.
Yeah, I agree.
Mahoney, they're going to bump him. He's
4-3 here with a minute or 46 seconds to go. I'll tell you what. I understand Frederick is bumping up, but Spoor, the freshman, is giving him everything he wants.
Yeah, Spoor's wrestling a great match. I mean, you like to see Mikey get to his offense a little more.
Right. Well, and Spoor's stopping that with his heavy hands, with his controlling the ties. Like I say, he's kind of Mikey's in the lead, but he's taking. Yeah, he's making him shoot from space. And 19 seconds to go here, and Spoor looking to go behind for a takedown.
I think he's got that leg. That's.
Five seconds.
They're screaming for 2, but they can't see that he's got the other leg. Yeah.
And time runs out. 4-3 going into the third period.
Great scramble.
Yeah.
That's a good scramble.
I tell you where Spoor's tough is his position, Scott. He's not coming out of his stance. You know, a couple times Frederick has moved him with a hand fight and gotten to the leg. But like I said, he is, like you say, shooting from space. He has made Frederick change his style tonight.
I got to complain about this building, Danny.
Wow, so.
I'm not crazy about the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it was built for basketball.
Yeah. Now you're really making me mad.
Right.
Now you're really making me mad.
Frederick going to take bottom position here. Put 2 minutes on the clock. 4-3 here. Third period at 152 pounds.
This is a wrestling building.
It is.
And Frederick to his feet right away. Spoor able to return him.
He's got the wrist in the bar. Yeah, Mikey's looking a little sluggish. I would say that Spoor's probably helping make that happen.
Right.
You know?
And the escape for Frederick, 5-3.
Yeah, and like so many big matches, it's going to come down to a takedown. It comes down to a takedown at the end.
And there you go. There's his heavy hands again. That's getting him to that leg.
Yeah.
And take down Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick is really in good shape, and he never stops moving forward, never stops shooting.
Now you look across the way, and there's Jason Bastianelli.
He looks very serious.
He's got a cousin on the Cape team.
That's right.
And a lot of St. Mark's guys on the.
Yeah.
This is one of his would it be a teammate or a guy?
I would think LA would have.
No, I'm talking about Stan Spoor.
Oh yeah, Stan Spoor would have been.
His son on the mat.
Yeah.
Jason's he's sitting on his hands.
He's sitting on his hands, literally. Well, I will say this: he ain't winning the trivia tonight, buddy.
No.
He ain't winning it.
No.
So there's a Surf Bagel gift card available.
Escape by Spoor, 7-4 match.
So now he needs 2 takedowns or a takedown and a turn. That's that same shot, man.
It's that low single.
Yeah.
Takedown Frederick.
That's it sometimes, senior versus freshman.
Right.
You start getting that thing that works, you're going to go to the well, go to the well, go to the well. So now it's a 5-point match. 4-point match, takedown and a turn. Now you're thinking major? I don't know.
45 seconds. He's not get to work, though.
Yeah, I think you got your work cut out for you. Spoor kept it super close.
Yes, he did.
For a long time.
And look, he's in good shape. He's still holding good position.
Yeah. There's that double, if he can get it.
Bruce Kelly watching said Stan and Jason were teammates. Takedown by Spoor. 9-7.
There's a name, Bruce Kelly. He won a few titles.
Only 4.
Only 4.
10 seconds to go.
In the heyday of St. Mark's.
And they go out of bounds.
We're thinking St. Mark's is going to get back there someday.
Someday with 7 seconds.
Right. No. I'm talking about St. Mark's, not Spoor.
Right. Yeah, St. Mark's.
They dominated.
They're getting their enrollment back up.
Yeah. They dominated Delaware wrestling for a long time.
There'll be a caution on Spoor. 7 seconds left. I guess he's going to. I'm looking for run around front head suplex are here.
So that'll make it 10-7.
Yeah, he kind of showed it.
Now that keeps.
And that's the end of the match. So Frederick, he gets a 9-7 decision.
All righty.
Let's move to here comes Simpson at 160.
So Simpson was at 170. He dropped down to 160. Spoor was at 160 and dropped to 52. And Novak was at 152. Now he's up at 170. Simpson looks big to me.
Well, he started the season at 70 pounds, 170.
Didn't you start the season at 170 pounds?
Like 8th grade.
All right, here we go in the rankings. 302 rankings at 160 pounds. Alex Poor, he's got 3 state titles.
Yes, going for 4.
Going for 4. C.J. Fritchman, Cape Henlopen. He's an 11th grader. We're looking at him. Tim O'Hare for Milford. Drew Simpson's number 4. Cole Dempsey from Lake Forest and Wyatt Simmons from Polytech. That rounds out your top 6.
Yeah, Simpson dropping down from 170 to 160.
That was a headbutt. It's not intentional, but that'll make the eyes work.
Yeah, Fritchman's going to clear the cobwebs here. He takes a forehead to the nose.
Fritchman, a 2-time placer.
Placed runner-up last year to Poor.
To Poor, great match. Poor used the drop knee to thwart CJ's doubles. CJ likes a nice double and an armbar, very traditional.
I call them 3-point stance guys.
That's right.
Knee droppers.
Knee droppers. Where I'm from, we call that stalling, but that's okay.
Well, I tell you, I've watched Poor. I probably watched him wrestle 10 matches this year. He's not been knee dropping this year, boy. He's been just straight going up. Placed at the Iron Man. I think he also placed to Escape the Rock.
Yeah, he didn't use the drop knee a lot. I think he used it to in the state final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to him after the match, and
That was smart. Bro,
he said that he didn't realize, because he never wrestled Fritchman, until they put his hands on how strong he really is.
Yeah, he's strong. Yeah, Poor. We talk about. I think we talk about it every time. Poor's match with Wisniewski.
Oh, the more action in 7 seconds, and again another shot. That comes with head-hands defense. You know, he's dry. He's charging from that 4-point stance, and CJ doing a good job of getting his head down. He's just taking it in the nose.
That had to hurt.
That's like getting salt water up your nose.
Oh.
It'll make you cry for a little while.
Yeah, I think.
So we're on blood time here. Well, Scott, let's go to the Surf Bagel trivia question. And folks, they've only had 2 state champs here. It is a young school. Who was Delaware Military Academy's first state champion? Who was Delaware Military Academy's first state champion?
That's a good question. Who was Delaware Military?
They've had
first
2.
state champ? They have 2.
Was it a heavyweight?
Oh, I
Don't
know.
get- Nick,
Hey! Our
Easy.
cameraman's trying to
Our
steal.
basketball guy trying to steal the bagel.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Take it easy.
18 seconds to go here.
I'm going to guess our very educated audience. How long you think? 30 seconds?
I think it's going to take a little longer. I think you're going to.
No Googling. You can't Google.
Oh, they're going to Google.
Oh, they're going to Google.
Googling is not.
For a surf bagel? Even a wrap. I'd Google for a wrap. For the Cape Classic wrap? Oh, I'd Google for it. No score at the end of the first period. Scott, we're getting some good matchups here tonight. I mean, this is.
Yeah, I think Simpson placed at 145 last year.
We got a winner.
How long was it?
Oh, it just came up. But here's the best part, is the winner of the Surf Bagel Bagel
I knew that.
was the second state champ. So,
Well, he would know.
I knew who it was.
yeah, Hunter Ballback got it.
Yep,
Sam
Hunter
London.
There you go. Why is something funny? I was gonna guess
Right.
Hunter Ballback.
I messed that up when I said heavyweight, didn't I?
He won 182 pounds in 2014. I was talking to Coach Collier before the match and said he is now a Navy SEAL.
No,
That was a great match.
he's an Odyssey Charger.
In the 2014.
No, I'm talking about
finals.
London.
Oh.
Yeah, London.
Sam London's a Navy SEAL now.
Yeah, he had a great match in the finals. That was
Yeah, overtime.
overtime. What year did Hunter win? You can put in the chat, Hunter.
I think he won in the next year. He beat Kevin Hudson, so
Yeah.
subtract 4 from 21,
That's a big
2017.
win to beat Kevin Hudson.
So a couple years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept Kevin Hudson from being the first 4-time heavyweight state champ. Another shot straight in by Simpson's never heard of an angle, but he comes straight at you, man. Take down Fritchman.
Yeah, I think Fritchman's going to try and wrestle a minute here.
Right.
He's had enough of that.
Right, getting some swipes.
Yeah. Fritchman's a pinner. He's pinned. What do you think, Benny?
It's close.
That's close. It's the scapula.
There, the scapula.
Yeah, he's pinned.
And there's the fall for Fritchman.
I'm going to say Fritchman wasn't crazy about those headbutts.
No, I think
no, they were legal. It was totally
Right.
fine, but, you know. He looks like he's still feeling it a little bit.
So we're going to move to 170. Cape Henlopen takes a 22-9 lead.
Here we go with 170 pounds. This is Steven Novak, a 12th grader from DMA against Carson Kammerer. Carson's the number 2 ranked 170. Nick Hall's number 1 from Caravel. He's a 2-time state champ. Carson's 2. Anthony Lucien from Tower Hills, an 11th grader. Timothy Edinger from Hodgkin is a senior. He's a 4th ranked wrestler.
Novak in on a shot, but Cameron able to break him to his head. Now he's looking to go.
You got Chase Timmons from Middletown, and Ivan Neal from Sussex Central.
The Canal Classic. That's we're gonna see some upstate, downstate in that tomorrow. So that might shake up some rankings a little bit.
Yeah. Thank God for track wrestling.
Right.
So Kammerer with the 2. He's looking to work on top. He's probably one of his better positions is on top. Him and Novak wrestled last year. I think he wrestled in states and maybe in the duel. Novak's a tough kid. He's been at a couple different weights.
Mm-hmm.
He's been at 52.
Been at
He's been at
52,
60.
yeah.
He's been at 70. So
And Novak's going to get the escape 2-1. And then takedown camera goes up 4-1.
I think he's going to cut him again. So Kammerer was the Delaware State News Wrestler Athlete of the Week.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
He was very excited. It's on the fridge.
4-1 lead. Camera on top here with 28 seconds to go in the first period.
Kammerer also the class president. Looking forward to giving a speech at the graduation this
good
year.
for him. But he won't be the first camera to speak at graduation.
He will not be the first Kammerer to speak at graduation. I was an honorary something.
Is that kind of like back to school with a
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney
Yeah,
Dangerfield.
I donated the building and they let me talk.
Yeah, stay in school.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's rough out there. End of the first period, 4-1. So Hunter Ballback, the winner of the Surf Bagel
It's funny to hear all these old names from
gift certificate. Mhm.
from Delaware wrestling. It's a good thing, you know. See people still involved. Clint Ferrazzo,
Right.
reffing, Jason Bassinelli's in the
Right.
stands. So Kammerer's going to take bottom.
For the 4-1 lead here in the second period.
I mean, Matty only would love to get some bonus
DMA's
points
going to have to
here.
make a run, Scott. They're down 4-1 this match. They trail 22-9,
Yeah, I'm a little.
but they're kind of favored in some of these matches coming up.
Yeah, they're favored in a couple. Let me tell you, that pin at 160 was huge.
Right.
Oh, Kammerer's got Novak in a little bit of trouble here in the scramble.
And there's a reversal by Camera. 6-1 is his lead.
Looks like he's going to cut him again. Kammerer's really improved on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did
Yeah,
see-
this would be the first year probably he's like cut people to take him back down.
shocking.
Right.
Shocking. He's worked really hard, like all wrestlers. He's worked really hard on the parts of his game that weren't.
This is the one weight class where we're not really seeing any top 6 matchups during the year. They've just kind of stayed the same.
Yeah. Well, we would have saw Hall and Camera, but he got hurt at Beast.
Yeah, Lucian number 3. Tower Hill doesn't wrestle a lot of those guys,
And he's been bumped up a lot.
yeah, he's been all over the place for
All over
their
the place.
dual meets.
Yeah.
Novak in on a shot.
I mean, Novak was starting to get overpowered a little. The
Right.
best place
Well,
you want to be is in on a shot.
right.
I mean, I think sometimes that's the safest, best place to be.
The leverage and length is
Yeah.
really killing him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get a stalemate with 29 seconds to go.
I mean, they probably want to see a takedown by Camera here, at least to get to the 8-point differential, and then start looking for a pin. That's probably what they're looking for here.
10-4 lead for Camera.
Because DMA's favored in the next match, and they're missing their number 1 guy at 220. 20 seconds left.
Takedown by Camera. So he's built himself a major decision here.
Yeah, we talk about it so much. You got to build your major before you
Right.
start looking for your pin in these duels, where it's really important to get the extra point. David Frederick very happy with the results so far.
So at the end of 2 periods, a 12-4 lead for Camera. How many wrestlers? How many big guys they have in there? Let's see if they're going. I can't imagine they're going to forfeit 82.
They got
I think they're going to send.
August at 182.
No, they got.
They got August 220.
No, they got Mahoney. They got
Okay, so they've got
Mahoney at
3 weight
182.
classes and 4 guys walking. So
Yeah, that's what I think they're going to do.
they're going to bump probably Moni up to 95. And if that happens, that will be our Inoni Specialty Sandwich match of the night.
I think that's what they got to do instead of trading pins.
Right.
I think that they got to try and win 182 and bump and win 95.
He switches to the double this time, Scott.
Uh-oh.
Got to be careful, put himself in danger. Got to turn to the legs, gentlemen. Turn to the head. There's nothing to grab onto.
That was funky.
That was scary.
I think Camera is comfortable in those crazy positions. I would not be.
No. Minute 30 to go.
So another takedown is really what he's looking for here. Oh, ankle pick.
Little ankle pick.
And now he's looking to put him right to his back off of this.
And take down Camera, 14-5.
Surprisingly, Camera has really widened the gap, which is, in this match. I think Novak's been back and forth in some different weights. So
Yeah, I know Carson's tall.
yeah, he's the full 170.
Yeah, and I mean, his height makes Novak look really small.
Yeah.
More, Nick Hall, who's more compact and
Yeah, we're looking forward to that possible matchup in states, and along with a lot of matchups.
great.
182 is a
Yeah,
matchup.
170
that-
is like I said, they're not bumping into each other.
Yeah.
You got a Middletown guy in there, you got a Tower Hill guy in there, and that may be a weight class that doesn't change until
Yeah.
after conferences.
So it's 14-5,
39 seconds.
39 seconds. What position are they in? Neutral?
On that camera's on top.
Camera's on top.
This has been a very methodical match.
Yeah, very methodical.
Slow, methodical.
Yeah, a lot of takedowns.
Yes.
Yeah, good match.
Yeah, so what we're looking at in the next match at 182, DMA has the third-ranked Hayden Mahoney,
Right.
and Cape Henlopen has senior Jack Wiggins. What we're thinking they're going to do is insert somebody at 82,
Somebody at 82.
bump
Move-
up,
Yep.
and go 3 versus 4 because Cape at 195
I
has
half rolled through by camera.
number 4 Alex Taylor. So that's, of course, you could see Cape bump up Taylor against Tyler August. That could be interesting. Either way, it's going to be the Iononi match.
That's right.
You also have heavyweight where you got number
yeah, I
one
think
Lucas
you got the
Rupert.
Ningers puts a cap on any more bumps after 82
Yeah.
or 95, excuse me.
Well, could you bump the Negros to 106?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Right. Bump them right around.
And 5 seconds to go, and it's going to end with a 14-5 major decision by Carson Kammerer. And that's going to extend the Cape Henlopen lead to 26-9. So DMA with some work to do here, Scott. Or the Vikings can seal it with a win here.
Interestingly enough, Cape bumps up the number 1 guy, beats number 6, so you get the points there. CJ Frischman, a battle of 2 ranked guys, gets the pin, and then Kammerer gets the bonus.
So we do have a bump here. See if we can get a name.
Yeah, I'm going to find out. Malcolm Roy. So for DMA, we have Malcolm Roy. And for Cape Henlopen, we have Jack Wiggins. So Malcolm Roy is not your starting 182. So it looks like they're going to bump up.
Oh, nice high cross, though. This is their backup? Jeez.
You know what's always funny to me in wrestling? You always get like a really good guy, and then all of a sudden everyone around them, a weight below, a weight above, and their backup become really good all of a sudden.
Another high cross shot. Needs to pass that arm, get to that double. Minute 36 to go here, center of the mat. And there's his double leg takedown for Malcolm Roy.
So it looks like they're going to bump Hayden Mahoney against Alex Taylor. That could be an interesting match. I mean, you're talking about
and there's the free release
15-pound weight difference.
Shot again by Roy. And this time he takes him to his back.
That's where you want to belly out.
Right, yeah.
This kid's not bad for a backup. He's pinned.
And there's the fall.
So that pushes it to 26-15. I mean, we told you you're going to get your money's worth, folks.
And it's time for the Iononi Specialty Sandwich match of the night. Iononi Specialty Sandwiches powered by beef. It's Hayden Mahoney, ranked at 182 pounds, and Alex Taylor, ranked at 195.
So at 195 pounds, you got Max Agresti from Slazy Annam. He's the number 1 ranked guy. Gabe Cannon from Sussex Central. He's a 10th grader. Elias Cannon from Woodbridge. He's a senior. He's number 3. Number 4 is Alex Taylor from Cape Henlopen. Shamar Nelson from Cesar Rodney. He's a senior. And Brendan Timmons from Middletown.
Shot by Mooney straight on, and they go out of bounds.
At 182, it's Justin Griffith from Sanford. He's a junior. Josh Negron from Sussex Central. He's a senior, defending state champ. So is Justin Griffith, the defending state champ. 2 guys. Hayden Money from DMA, a 10th grader. Matt Durante from Caravel. He's a junior. Brock Connor, who had his first match back from Cesar Rodney. He's a senior. He's ranked 5th at 182. And Greg Long from Polytech, who we saw the other night, who looked tough, is a senior. He's ranked 6th. So here we are at 195.
Money, little history here, Scott. His father, state champ at Dover, and a JUCO national champion, Jason Money.
What year was that?
Oh, a long, long time ago. Takedown by Taylor.
Not that long ago.
It's shortly after me. So it had to be 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s.
So just to take down for Taylor.
There's been some really good wrestlers out of Dover. Jamel Jones.
Right. Doing some MMA now.
Doing some MMA.
And go out of bounds. 35 seconds, 2-0 lead. And
No backs?
That's what I think Coach Manning is going to ask.
He knew right away what he was going to ask.
Yeah, he had his answer.
Yeah, he had his answer. Nah, no sir. No backs. I thought.
So caution on red, which is Kate. Money to a sit, turn, and Taylor does a good job of following. And Moni with the escape.
And let me tell you, Taylor has really upped his game on his feet. He was 220 last year, placed third in the state, and he really impressed me with his neutral game. And his double's pretty good, man.
Right, takedown there.
And I also seen him mix directions a little bit, go double to a single. So, I mean, he's definitely worked really hard and improved his game. Wrestled a lot over the summer.
But in the first period, Taylor with a 4-1 lead. Moni won the Del Castle tournament.
I think you're starting to see some of the weight differential here, though. There's a big difference. You bump up from 120 to 26, that's one thing. You start bumping up from
82
95.
to 95.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and somebody's coming down from 220 to 95, you know.
Moni's going to take bottom position here.
One of my favorite all-time Dover wrestlers, Anthony Fisher.
Yes, he won the first ever Soto Outstanding Wrestler Award at the Conference Championship. There's an escape by Moni. He went out west and wrestled some NAIA. I think he's back in the Dover area.
Yeah, he beat Arcangelo
in the conference tournament.
Arcangelo came back and beat
Takedown
him.
by Moni. Not yet, no.
No.
And Taylor gets the takedown for 6-2.
It's crazy how even the big guys have good hips now.
Right,
and
right.
the big guys scramble, yeah.
6-2 lead for Alex Taylor. And escape for Moni. In on a double on the edge. Nice double underhook by Taylor to bring it back up. 50 seconds to go here in the second period. Moni at Del Castle, he was seeded 6, Scott. He went through the 3, the 2, and the 1 to win the Del Castle Championship at 182.
He had a great tournament. I mean, he really did. There were some great matches. 220 Miller against August, who we're about to see August. That was a great match.
So this match probably a must-win here for DMA. I haven't done the math yet. Shot by Taylor, reshot, gets in on the single, and they're out of bounds on the edge. 28 seconds to go, second period.
Yeah, so after this, it's 220, and then you have 3 matches left.
Shot by Moni. Taylor doing a good job of keeping the hips away. And gets the takedown. 8-3.
So you would think, obviously, that DMA is going to be favored in the next match at 220. Keith's going to be favored at 285. DMA is going to be favored at 106. Does that make 113 a toss-up? In the final match?
Avery's a pretty good wrestler. I would say he's favored there. So end of 2 periods, 8-3 lead for Alex Taylor.
My prediction, DMA is going to need a pin at 113 to win it.
Well, there's 30 points on the board right now, and they only have 15.
For someone like me who never passed one math class in high school, the fact that I can figure out the wrestling matches is really incredible.
Taylor in the bottom position.
I'm good at restaurant finances and
match wrestling.
match wrestling. Other than that, math isn't my thing.
And reversal by Taylor. He goes up 10-3.
Taylor's starting to look really strong
Yes,
here. Yeah. you know, and you start to see, you know, some of that experience and strength at the later. So, Coach Kyler yelled, "Get up," and he did.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, so.
He may want to yell takedown.
Yeah, you might want to yell takedown about. I mean, I can't believe that worked. That was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. I need someone to yell at me like that.
Right.
Get
to
it
work.
together. Yeah, get to work. Yeah. Yeah.
Minute 3 to go here. 10-4 lead. Shot by Money. He's no setup to his shot, Scott. That's his issue right now. He's just going straight in with no setup.
Yeah, and I think that's probably fine in a lot of cases, but against Taylor, it just is not working.
Oh, you're wrestling out of your weight class.
Yeah.
And you got to set up an angle. You got to use a setup, something, because you're just not going to run people over.
Yeah, when you're a young guy and a ranked guy and looking to move up, hey,
only a sophomore.
This is where you get better. This you know, you're going to take away from it something, and you're going to get better.
Right.
So, you know, he's got a good career ahead of him.
23 seconds to go. He's got the major season. Does Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor. I did not expect a major here. I thought it was a toss-up at best.
And a stall on bottom with 10 seconds to go. And that's going to be a major decision for Alex Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor came up big for Cape Henlopen. Came up with the 4-point bonus. That's a surprise to me. That'll push it to 30-15. So here we go to 220. Tyler August, ranked number 2 in the state for DMA. He's a junior. He's going to be wrestling Dalton Deavy, who's number 1, is not here. So going through the rankings, you got Dalton Deavy, Tyler August, Frank Miller from Salesianum. He's a 10th grader. Josh Dyer from Cesar Rodney's coming on strong. Connor Bartlett, who I saw the other night, who looked real strong. He's a 12th grader. And Cal Howell from Smyrna is an 11th grader. Yeah, for Cape Henlopen, we have Sean Costello, who, you know, as a young guy to get
Thrown out there against the number 2 guy in the state, right?
Yeah.
Take down August.
Yeah, it's like, hey, congratulations, young man, it's your first varsity start.
And
Yeah, who am I wrestling? That doesn't really matter.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Just get out there and do your best.
Tyler August moved up from 3 to 2. He's had 2 big wins over Frank Miller from Salesianum. And we were looking forward to the Deavy match tonight, but Deavy not here, didn't make the trip. Hope everything's okay.
Let me tell you, Frank Miller had a great Beast in East. I mean, he was my sleeper pick in that one. To be able to place there. I mean, he had a great tournament.
August with a real bar on the wrist.
And Costello's fighting it off. Looks like they're going to call it potentially dangerous. I think once you lift it, you know, if you run it straight over, they're fine with that. But once you start to lift it, they call that.
So it looks like DMA is going to need a pin here. They're going to need an upset and a couple more pins to get in this thing. They're down 24 points on the board. They're down 15.
Yeah, and for this score is a little bit of a surprise to me. I think the pin at 60, the major at 70.
Major 95.
Major at 95 is probably has been the difference so far. You know, without Bender and without Deavy, 2 number 1 ranked guys. I thought the window was open for DMA. It still is. They're going to need an upset at heavyweight and 2 pins, right?
I think, yeah.
15.
Trying to look that underhook there and not able to get Costello over. And time runs out in the first period. 2-0 lead for Tyler August, so you got to make that decision. Do you start going 2 for 1 and try to catch him with a pin off your feet?
Yeah, I got to tell you, Costello put together a good first period. I mean, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, you got a tall task at hand. You know.
August is going to take bottom.
Really? Now that surprises me.
He's a baseball player here at DMA. DMA won the baseball state championship last year.
He's a catcher. I actually saw my older son Griffin help coach at Cape Henlopen. So I got to
Quick
see him
reversal by August. He's going to the University of Delaware, correct? Committed to the University of Delaware, where his dad was is a Hall of Famer there.
Yep.
And now currently the coach at Wilmington College. Or Wilmington University.
Yeah, Costello's wrestling a tough match. I mean, I thought he was going to get, August was looking to reverse him to his back, but Costello didn't let it happen.
And here's a stall call on bottom and a release by August.
When you're
4-1.
When you're the backup to the number one guy, you just never know when they're going to call on you.
That's right.
You know?
Takedown by August. I think at some point he's going to want to go upper body and throw something at him. Because he's not been able to turn him from top position.
Costello must be strong.
Yeah, he could go back out front here. He's using the old Zach Parker inside wrist over the back.
The worst when they take it. Parker used to do that, and then he would take his knuckles and grind them into your back. I remember hearing guys groan.
Parker, a two-timer at Caesar Rodney, and went on to Ohio, where he was a national qualifier. And there's another stall call, make it 7-1. A point comes with it.
30 seconds left in the second. Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to slap on that cradle.
Oh, little front headlock throw-overs.
Oh, that's a problem. That's
16 seconds.
That's a problem. Costello doing a good job fighting off, but he's got,
Three back.
Costello, good job.
10-1.
I swore that was a pin.
So look, he's just looking not to get pinned.
Right.
Anything besides that's a victory.
10-1 lead here for August.
That's a long 2 minutes and not get pinned though.
Yeah. Is he taking bottom? Yes, he is. He's going to go optional start.
They say wrestling's the hardest 6 minutes in sports.
That's right.
College is 7.
I'll give you that.
Locks up the near side cradle.
Oh,
And
man.
now gets some flat.
He's in trouble. Oh.
Just keep it locked.
That might be it. Dead center in the middle of the mat.
And there's a pin by August.
That makes it 30-21.
Good job, Ty.
So here we have Lucas Rupert, #1 ranked heavyweight in the state.
Up against the number 3 ranked
That's a 3 rank.
freshman.
So the rankings at 285, according to 302, which is the premier Delaware sports rankings. Lucas Rupert, Cape Henlopen's a senior. TJ Burke from Indian River, who we've yet to see. He's a senior. We have yet to see. He's
Right.
going to wrestle some matches. Denegris from DMA, whose dad Chris wrestled at Dover.
Dover, yep.
Bobby Meister from Caesar Rodney, who to me, Kevin Hudson's backup,
Right.
really a surprise. I mean, he's having a great year. Theo Kerr from McKeenan, a senior.
Says a lot for waiting around. I mean, he could have walked off, transferred.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he stuck around. Now he's getting his chance.
Hey, that's how teams have real depth. When you
Right.
have guys, listen, you got a 3-timer, he graduates, and then you got a guy that's ranked top 6.
The Ningras finished second at Del Castle a couple weeks or about 3 weeks ago. Lost to Theo Kerr from McKean.
And to round out the top 285 rankings, Benny, if you weren't aware, is Aiden Zellman from St. Mark's. Good to see a St. Mark's kid in the mix.
Takedown for Rupert.
They got 2. Rupert's been shooting a lot more this year.
Right.
His He's also been tough on top.
Yeah, I guess we probably won't see, because I don't think they wrestle Indian River this year, so we won't see the Burke match up until conferences.
Cape Henlopen's heavyweight coach is 1999 Delaware State champ Matt Gravier. Rupert's continuing the really good heavyweight tradition at Cape. Upper weight. And Calden Ingris is looking to follow in DMAs.
That's right, with Hunter Ballback.
Hunter Ballback. Who's $25 richer today. Oh, that's tight.
Little Okie bar here.
Okie bar. And then when you get the chin, Benny.
And fall for Rupert.
That'll push it to 36-21 with 2 matches left.
Yeah, it's out of reach. So Cape wraps up the duel.
Much surprised. It just shows the depth kind of what Cape's got going on to be able to move some things around and still get the win. So here we are, Jacob Goodsell, a 9th grader at 106. He's wrestling number 5 ranked Gavin Mundy, a 9th grader. The bump from middle school to varsity, huge bump.
Well, at least you get to do it at 106.
At least you get to do it at 106, thank God.
Malachi Stratton, top guy at this weight class, and he has been on fire this year.
Number 2 is Alec McCoy from Cesar Rodney. He's a junior.
McCoy. And looking for the quick fall here is Monday.
Anthony Andrews, 8th grader from Seaford. Clint Backish, a lot of familiar names in this rank. He's an 8th grader from Caravel. Gavin Mundy, the aforementioned Gavin Mundy. And Isaac Soto Perez from Sussex Tech. We say this every time. I feel like he's been wrestling for 5 years. He might have got a red shirt here.
Still a minute to go here. It's dead center of the mat.
I mean, a couple surprises tonight.
And there's the pin for Mundy.
Pin at the buzzer. I mean, the Taylor major surprised me.
Right.
And Spore keeping it close surprised me.
So we move to our final bout of the night at 113 pounds.
And the Fritchman pin at 160 actually.
Right, that was huge, yeah.
That was not what I thought at all.
And it's going to be Matt Avery and Max Meadows.
Max Meadows, a freshman from Cape Henlopen at 113. Matt Avery, a junior. Meadows is out there scrapping. Takedown. I'd say Avery's probably favored in this one. At 113, Eddie Radecki from Caravel. Cameron Davis, another coach's son at Salesianum, a junior. Julian Rapano from Del Castle is a senior. Matt Meadows.
Hey, watch out for Matt Meadows. He lost a close match to Radecki at Del Castle semis at the buzzer.
And Radecki's looking to be Delaware. Every year they're going to say this, but Radecki won as an 8th grader. He's looking to be the first five-timer. Wyatt Miller from Smyrna. He's a junior. He's 5th. And Tommy Murray from William Penn. He's a senior.
Shot by Meadows.
Max Meadows has really been coming on strong. You got a lot of big names at Cape. You got a lot of big guns, but he's definitely taken advantage of the training and the early morning runs and everything. Avery with the escape.
Shot by Meadows, 4-2 here. Mundy able to get the hips over, and now he just wants to break that lock and go behind. And breaks a lot. Can he get behind? Meadows gets back up to his feet and gets the takedown.
I tell you, Meadows wrestles within himself. He stays basic, and he keeps moving forward.
Stay there.
That's a good first period for Max.
So coming up after this match, folks, we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with our Henlopen Hammer of the night.
We have a lot of really good choices tonight for Hammer of the Night. They won't be getting a gift card.
No, they don't get a gift card. Come for a free practice. How about that? So Meadows is going to defer with a 6-2 lead, and Monday's going to take bottom, or excuse me, Avery's going to take bottom.
Is Ziononi's closed, you think?
I don't know.
I might have to stop on all
Hey.
that. I got to check their hours. I think they close
Our
at
local
8.
Newcastle guy, Nick Halliday, says they're closed.
We got to get some daytime duels up here so I can go
That's
to
right.
Ziononi's. I think they close at 8. 8:30. I should have planned better and come up before.
That's right.
Yeah, I should have planned better. I got to plan my meals out.
Minute 30 to go here in the second period, our final match of the night. The Vikings locked up the dual meet. They lead 36-27.
Yeah, Cape Henlopen, the #1 team in the state, D1. Delaware, D1 and D2. Big school, small school.
Been talking with about the D1 tournament. I mean, it's going to be 6 teams deep. And
Yes.
Saturday, it's anybody's. It's going to come down to how you weigh in. Because, your weigh-ins, you have to weigh in Wednesday like you're going to weigh in on Saturday.
Yeah.
So if you're a team that has to, weigh in somebody heavy, then, it could affect you later on. The coin toss is going to be huge in a couple matches.
Yeah, we were talking earlier today
Right.
saying that the coin toss could be
The
the difference in a D1 state title or,
Sure.
or a
You
second
go back and
place.
look at that Cape win over 34-30 win over Smyrna. Cape won the toss and got to make the move at 38, the same move that Smyrna wanted to make. Takedown by Meadows.
Yeah, Smyrna wanted to put Wells on Frederick,
Right.
and Cape wanted to put. No, wait.
No, they want to put
Smyrna
Wells on
wanted to put
Shane.
Wells on Shane, yeah.
Escape by Monday on the Granby roll. Shot by Meadows again, and Avery just seems to be a second behind here on his feet, Scott.
Yeah,
Or
Meadows,
I guess you could say Meadows is a second ahead.
Meadows is a second ahead. But yeah, we think that's what it's gonna be tight. And I'll tell you who to watch out for. Caesar Rodney's coming on strong.
They're getting their team back together. I told you in
Yeah.
November,
Yeah.
the team you see in December is not who you're going to see in February. They're getting healthy. Brock Connor just coming back from a football injury.
Yeah, Shamar Nelson came on late, and Connor's back. I think they were missing their 13 also.
Yeah, he's back. 26, Bennett's back. And they got some role player guys that are just coming back too that you haven't seen yet. I mean,
Also, Dixon looked good.
yeah.
I thought he looked really good in that match. So, CR is going to give Smyrna everything they can handle.
Right.
So in states, it's 1 and 2 get a bye.
No, there are no. It's 8 teams now.
Oh, it's 8.
It's 8 teams.
So 1 against 8.
Right. Everybody wrestles on Wednesday night, and then you bring the top 4 back on. I'm not sure what the Henlopen Conference in the South can do in Division II with DMA and Caraval. I don't know that anybody can beat Caraval right now. They won the we call undisputed dual meet state championship back in December with their win over Cape in the dual meet.
Convincingly.
Yeah. Or I guess we tied the title together, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Cape was missing 4 starters,
Right.
but I don't think it was going
No, I wasn't
I
going to make a
think it
difference.
was.
They got a win over Slays Dam, and they got Smyrna coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah. I think Smyrna will be a good match because they'll have a full. Hopefully, we'll have a full lineup.
Right.
Salesian really hasn't had a full lineup. We were
No,
talking
we
about
don't-
that earlier.
we don't know what they're gonna get.
We don't know what we're going to get out of them. I mean, they could be the dark horse to win the D1
Right.
title if they put it all together. So right now, Meadows is really
Yes,
pouring
gets
it
another
on.
takedown.
He's pouring it on. He doesn't care that the match is
Right. This is his chance to
This
shine.
is
Last
chance
match
to
of the
shine.
night.
Last match of the night. He's wrestling his heart out. 14-6 with 40 seconds left.
14-6, 38 seconds on the restart. Avery looked to go behind there, but they were out of bounds.
Yeah, so it's a major right now. If this holds, that'll push it to 40-27, which I did not see coming with Davey and Bender out.
Right.
That low single, man, that little John Smith action has been working really great. And he's finished most of them.
I think he's finished all but one. And this time, Avery able to get the hips on top.
Avery might be getting hip to that.
Right.
Oh,
low leg cradle.
Nice.
3 seconds to go. He gets the takedown.
Exciting ending to our
Takes
last
away the
match.
major. And that's how it's going to end. 14-8 for Matt Meadows. And the Vikings pick up 3 more to win the duel, 39-27. So, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be right back with our Hammer of the Night.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com. Barkley.
And welcome back to Delaware Military Academy at the Anthony N. Fusco Athletic Center, the Dome. And here is our hammer of the night. It's Lucas Rupert. And Luke, I know you're the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state, but a big pin there over the number 3 and a pin that you guys needed. So, here's a time where they needed you and they needed you late. Take us through that match.
Going through that match, I realized that we definitely needed a pin, and through that match in general, we had some guys missing. We threw some guys in there, and they did their part, so I knew that I had to do my part to step up and secure the win for us.
So number 1, so you got the target on your back. You've had it on there since we put the rankings out, and you're probably not going to see number 2 to the conference tournament.
Yeah,
so it's a long wait. Talk about next coming up for you guys. You have a string of meets coming up, and then it's conference tournament time and state duels, and this state duels could be crazy this year in Division I. There's 4 or 5 teams that could legitimately take it.
No, it's definitely too long of a wait. I definitely wanted to see Burke a little sooner, but I'll wait, and when we see each other, we see each other. It'll be a battle. Let's
talk about state duels. You guys are the defending champs, although you won it through a tournament. This time you're going to win it. If you win it, you win it through the duels.
Yeah.
And we don't even know how the seeding is going to go. It's been a crazy year, and I talked to some other coaches, and I think you'd agree. It's going to come down to whoever puts the best product out there on Saturday afternoon.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be crazy. But I still got faith in my boys and my team. I think we're going to be doing just fine. I think we're going to surprise some people and hopefully hold on to that title.
So now we've talked a little bit and off the mic before, and we talked about you got your weight down. You were up there big time, and I know you're looking to play some college football, and that was part of your issue was everybody was feeding you every time you went somewhere. And like you said, you don't turn down food, but where are you thinking? Where are you thinking about football?
So recently I just committed to Hobart, William & Smith Colleges. It's a D3 school up in Geneva, New York. I just fell in love with the place, reminded me of home, and I really like the coach, and I feel like I'm going to I fit in really well there, so I'm excited.
So good. Look for this guy on the ball field on Saturdays next year, folks. You heard what he said, where he's going to be. He's going to be up in New York, and another 302 product out there playing some sports for us in the college level. Lucas Rupert, congratulations on to Hammer of the Night, and also the announcement of where you're headed to college next year. So, folks, that's a wrap from Delaware Military Academy. I'm Benny Mitchell, and we'll see you next week with the big Smyrna Caesar Rodney dual meet. Folks, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Stream.